Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode. Hey. Oh, upside. That was wrong. Why are you up there? I didn't move you. How dare you? There you go. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, yes. Yes. Ladies and gents, welcome to episode 24 of the Twokinds podcast. Oh man, it feels great to be back. And just a week later. Oh man, this is what I'm talking about with you guys, just chilling. Oh man, let me just put that over there before we get into this actually. Oh man, yeah, what did I do before I started this up? Just got back from work a few hours ago, took a nice shower, freshen myself up, ate dinner. What did I have? I had ribs and barbecued ribs and some potatoes and a good salad. I had a cider with it. Oh, what's up? Good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. And here I am now. So yeah. Alright, I think it's been over 5 minutes now. I think we can get into this now. Alright, so up first, let me just make sure that it's... okay, you're doing that now. I'm gonna have to change you then, aren't I? That's okay with me. Here. Select all of that, hang on. Cause Streamlabs decided to glitch out. Don't you dare move. I didn't say move. Fiddle, what's up? Alright, let's get right into it. What are you doing? Come on. Uh-oh. Do we have a problem? Might have a problem, ladies and gents. This ain't good. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to... Something happened with Streamlabs. Oh no. I'm not gonna end it. You don't have to worry. Streamlabs just decides it wants to be difficult tonight. That's okay. We'll do it the hard way. Oh well. It happens. There we go. Did it work? No, it did not. What would you do if Tom decided to turn Twokinds into an NFT? I'd be pissed off. I'd be very upset with him, that's for sure. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, I wouldn't be too happy if Tom did that. I don't think anyone would. Just because of how much it's loved. I think we're okay. Let me just make sure. Okay, I think we're okay. I just want to make sure. Sorry about spoiling all this, but you will hear me talk about it. Okay, well, I think we're good. before I do anything. Yeah, okay, so that's all. Alright. Yeah, if Tom decided to do that, it wouldn't be very good. It'd probably be one of the most tragic things ever, honestly, and all. And I'd be very upset with him. Very, very upset. He won't, obviously. He doesn't even like NFTs. Plus, they're dying out. They didn't even last long. They didn't even last a full year, I think. But what would I know? Alright, let's get into this. First up, hang on, Fiddle says it would kill like 99% of the fan base if Tom decided to beg. Oh yeah, 100%. Luckily he won't. Tom's a good guy. He wouldn't do that. Alright, let's just get into this. First up we have two sketches, and the first one is this one right here. We have the... what do you call it? The Chimera Kydron. Trace's little experiment, checking out a very graphic scenery. Literally body parts of different Kydron to God knows what else. And it's actually her room. If you can see, just look at the bed at the far left. This is actually this Chimera's house. So how did she acquire these? I don't want to know. I really don't want to know. Alright, this is disturbing. And... oh no, where's the other one? I thought we had one more. Motherfucker. I didn't? You mother. God damn you, Streamlabs. Why are you being hard tonight? Alright, hang on. Now I gotta make sure it's... take a peek. Well, at least when you lost an arm, you have a replacement. Exactly right. Wow. Streamlabs really doesn't want to work tonight. There we go. Ugh. There, man. That took... oof. Rough start to the stream. Just does not want to work. I'm pretty sure I did these last stream, but we might as well finish them off, because I don't think I did too much. I don't think I really went into them all that much. Plus, we're already started, so... Alright, let's read this one out. Look, it's not too late for me. Just go on without me. Should I warn him she's planned to have him fixed tomorrow? I like how that cat is just loving cat. Oof. Fixed tomorrow. That's worse than the death sentence. Oh well. He's gonna regret sitting on her. In between her chests. Won't ever cuddle up next to Catherine later. I wish that I was that cat there. In that moment, sure. In that moment you wanna be. But the next day you don't wanna. Carry on your wayward son. Alright. This is the colored sketches now. Let me go ahead and read these out. I don't know why it's not, yeah, it's not going in the order I programmed it to, but whatever, I guess we'll just go with it. So we're just gonna have to go with it. Okay, let me just go ahead and read it out, and then I'll get into it. Here comes Kid Natani. And now that me and Zen finally have Trace cornered, we close in and then I get up and stab Zen, says Kid Keith. You can't get up, I poisoned you, says Kid Natani. Yes I can, I'm immune to poison. Since when? You can't just make up abilities like that. And then I summon a dragon. You can't either, that's not fair. Okay, fine, it's not a true dragon. But then a real one suddenly swoops in, and her name is Nora. Stop trying to add dragons to the story. Oh my god. And then if you look at little kid Flora, if you just kind of tilt your head, do you like me? Staring right at Trace. Yeah, Flora looks even more adorable on this one. Oh yeah, they all do. And just the red flower in her hair just like adds to it. And then even Kid Keith, little Kid Keith with the bucket helm. Oh my god, I love, and just that facial expression he has too. Not that he being pissed off, as per usual. And before you say anything, yes, it says Nora on the back of the tag of that cat that is on Trace's lap. I'm not sure what's in the sand. I can't really tell. But I think it's a uwu. It looks like an uwu to me. And if you look in the very far back between Natani and Keith, it does say all species welcomed. It does say that. Fun fact, Tom did his very first comic page in 2001. Yes, he did. He was, I think he was 17 or 16 at the time. I can't quite remember what age, but I think he was either 16 or 17. Oh yeah, 2001. He did actually go back and redo some of the early pages into his, well, what we see now. And he actually added it to the Keen Spot Twokinds website, so if it looks different, that is why. For any newcomers. Carry on. Ah, this one. Alright. So, this was a previous Patreon post where this Wolfie saw another Wolfie's ding dong. And we see Rose, much younger Rose, with those, what are they called? Corn curls? I could be mistaken. I'm not sure about hairstyles, so someone correct me on that. Someone will probably know better than me, but anyways, I'll go into it. So Rose goes, "Come on, I'll show you the rest of the village." And this one goes, "Yes, thank you. See you around." Just that is just in her head now. Seeing that is just burned into her skull. Holy shit, Why is there so much? Hang on, where was I with the fun fact? Oh, here we go. Fiddle. He even tried to make a webcomic called Radio Rebels, but all the pages are missing, but it doesn't that much because it was only 3. Kinda cute, Noel says. Kinda cute, yeah. Yeah, I remember that fiddle. It was called Radio Rebels and never really went anywhere. Yeah, I doubt he'll even... I'm sure he remembers it, but I don't know, man. It might be fun to do a sketch of that one day. Who knows? That was some good cider. Kinda cute, but still horny, no. But good, kind of wondering, I'm guessing this is supposed to take in the fall. The season fall. Because of those orange leaves. So I just, it's just different. It actually adds to it. Just the fact that simple colored leaves can change a background so well. Tom really knows what he's doing when it comes to backgrounds. I hope that this village has somebody who trades 64 stacks of dirt for 64 stacks of diamonds. Right, man? Oh, you're right. Oh. So one horrid page to another. Okay, so if anyone's wondering who this fox is, it's actually a friend's OCs of Tom's. His name is Fluff Kevlar. He does do some not safe for work stuff. Just a word of warning, just in case if you don't want to see that. And this is one of his OCs. And yeah, I've seen... I think Tom did the OC a while back. But I'm not sure if I'm correct on that, so... You can just correct me. Okay, let me just go get the page off Discord, because I can't see. Alright, here we go. I can read it out. Okay. I believe she just goes by Fluff Cup or this OC. Like, I'm pretty sure she doesn't even have technically a real name. She's just like the mascot. But I could be wrong about that. Okay, anyways. I love this. What's with the sassy lost child? Flora, don't stare. I like how Flora has her own goods. But just the fact she's so obsessed with other women's chest size. And she gets so pissed off. She gets so angry. So jealous, even though her man is Trace. And Trace has zero interest in any other woman. Zero. Nada. He only wants Flora, but Flora don't care. Chest size matters to Flora. She gets so obsessed. Just so offended even. Just by other women's chest size existing. Oh my god. This was actually a really funny thing to do. Who was the one who requested it? The Friendly Deathclaw. Yes. Tom also did some commissions from other artists, but I don't know who they are. Yeah, there's a few of them. He did one of them. I'll try and look for it. It's been a hot minute since he posted this, but he did do a character of another artist. His name is Chalo, so it's just Chalo, and one of the characters in his main comic, Las Lindas, is Taffy, which is a rabbit. She is a rabbit, so I'll try and look for that and just add it to the next one. Just because it's such a nice one. Alright, carry on. Oh, here we go, with the feels. Alright, let me read it out. Finally colored 2. And I can actually see some bonus stuff. I can actually see a lot more than I did previously. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and read out Rose's line. Are you still sure about this? Having me as a maid of honor? People will talk. There's still time. I could just disguise myself as a human or... Oh, hush, says Sarah. It's my wedding. I'll have whoever I want by my side. And I'd never want a wedding without my beautiful Rose. Rose holding roses around a rose garden. Say that 3 times fast. There's a tongue twister for you. But I knew this was bound to get colored in. Bound to get colored. And if you just look behind Rose, you can actually see those cheetah Kydron and the background. And then I'm pretty sure, well, I'm standing in front of a happy trace, is obviously red in the middle, and then I'm not sure who the ones beside him are. But I'm wondering if this is what it's interesting. I highly, considering this is just a commission, so I could just be wrong, but again in front, literally right in front of Trace's someone with long blue hair. So are we perhaps looking at a family of Trace? A father or mother? And if so, will we see it in the comic? But again, this is just a commission, so I'm not going to get into it. This is just a commission. It has nothing to do with the story. But I love how, just... Sarah's wedding dress is very well done, first of all. I hope this Valentine's 64. Tom also did. Yeah, this one is very cute. And Evels and Mike getting married. No. No, it'll happen. It's guaranteed to happen. Sooner or later, we're gonna get a commission of that. It's only a matter of time. At this point, it's only a matter of time. But even Nora is wearing a dress, which I like to see that. Literally, I like to see that because she's got a cool-ass necklace, too. But obviously, there's some sort of... I guess it's a gem, maybe? So, I don't know, maybe that could be a commission, too. Just having Nora wear a formal dress. And that really nice necklace, too. I don't know, maybe a future commission. Who knows? But I love the cloud work too. Even though it's not the main part of the background, you know, it's just Tom just doing his best again. And I just love to see it. Unfortunately, I wasn't there on the live stream of Tom's Picardo live stream. So I didn't get to see this. But that's okay. We're seeing the full version. And it's great. Even Rose's maid of honor dress. Very nice. I like how Rose is holding more roses than you can literally count in the garden. But again, it really just shows how close Sarah and Rose really were. I don't know, it's really sad. very, very sad. At the end of the day, you know, Sarah lost her life, and both Trace and Rose just spiraled down into a pit of darkness they barely came out of. And Trace had to lose his memories to get out of it, too. Oof. Oh, boy. If you... hang on, let me get a drink of this. Ugh. I'm gonna get into this one. This commission, I'm getting into it. I can't even see the Twokinds fangirls doing a ship out of this. You said it, Fiddle. Oh, that was the wrong key. Oh, there we go. Oh, boy. Okay, if you look at the Patreon, or just the server, it's a corrupted, this one's called Corrupted Legacy. So if Flora actually encouraged Trace to find his... No, it's just way too happy music for a Patreon post like this. Okay, let me just turn those down just a bit. Just very loud. There we go. Okay, as I was saying. So this one is if Flora encouraged Trace to actually find his memories back and then encourage him to, well, I guess turn to the dark side. And we're seeing that outcome. First of all, as you can tell, Flora is not Prego. But she also doesn't have her infamous two little strands of hair coming out of the top, and obviously we see Renee, sorry. Just, oof, literally trapped forever with a magical, two magical collars on her. And I knew those were collars before the coloring. If you look closely, you can actually see the runes on both of them. More the base of the neck than the very top. But Tom, ugh. Like, the sketch was already depressing to look at, but this is just... Oof. I mean, Trace looks menacing, but Flora literally has zero emotion. Like, zero emotion at all. In this one, it is disturbing to see. And I did not even notice the two figures standing behind the window. Which... I'm not even sure. I'm not sure who that is. They're way too far away, but... In another universe, this is the outcome. If Flora regained his memories and was still dark, and Flora encouraged it. Just, oof, corrupted legacy indeed. If you look at the background, you can see that there's two people watching them. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, I pointed that out, yeah. I think that this confirms my theory that Twokinds has multiple timelines. Well, I mean, just like Star Wars does, right? People have done that multiple times in different comics. So yeah, it's no surprise that Twokinds has that too. I mean, we've even seen human Flora and human Laura recently, actually. So yeah, But again, those are just Patreon posts. But, you know, they add. They can become fanfics. And, alright, yeah, that's it. That was all the colored sketches. So, where is my window? Yes, here we go. No. There we go, that worked out. Bam! Okay, time for this one. Time for the page. Also, Flora is way tall. Yes, in this one, she's as tall as Trace. Good notice. I didn't even notice that. Let me go ahead and actually... Yeah, you're right. They're the exact same height. The exact same height. Good eye, man. Good eye. I didn't even notice that. Oh, by the way. New banner. Check it out. We got the spring banner. This is brand spanking new. When did this come out? Wednesday? I think he got this out Wednesday. I just, before we even get into it, let's just see this through. So we got... Yeah, that's Scythe. If you can barely see his ponytail. But that's Scythe. We got Madness, Karen, and then Nibley's all the way up there. And Renee's reading a book. We'll assume it's a Twokinds novel. Novelization of Twokinds. Marin's talking to Rain with a tail. And Keith threw a frisbee and Nathalie caught it. Good Nathalie. And Trace is porting to an ad. And Flora's just lying around. And a green tunic, no less, which we've never... I don't think we've seen her in. Looks good on her. Alright, let's get right into it then. Ooh, I love this new banner, yes. I do too, man. Alright, so, before we do that, let's just go to the previous page, so we just get caught up. So I'm just gonna go through this quickly. This was right after, Sarah, some sort of Sarah came out, and shit hit the fan. Stony was cut in half. He got Darth Maul, looks at Flora, knows the baby is alright, and dies peacefully. Okay. Ooh, we got Beatrice crying. So let's go ahead and get into it. Sarah. My Sarah, you're back after so long. And I guess this is Sarah. Maybe, I guess. Or something. It's something. But it's interesting. Alright, let me go and read quote-unquote Sarah's line. You poor creature. It's not your fault you were made to be this way. While we see Beatrice melting. Almost like he's just so dark and depressed. Alright, let me continue. You're in so much pain. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. I did it. I brought you back. I finally saved you. It's over. I'm so happy. Oh my god. Whatever Beatrice was, that was its purpose. Just to bring her back in any way it could. And just... let me just go ahead and just start commenting on Beatrice, because holy, we have a lot to get into. It is different. Like, I've just never seen the art style from Tom before. Wait, now this means that Beatrice is now dead? Like a being that was already dead is now dead. Beatrice was never alive to begin with. So, no, let me just catch you up to speed in case you've been around for a while, but I'll just catch you up to speed, because I did actually go through the comic, today. The more recent pages. And, Beatrice is, an extension of, Trace's raw emotions when he lost Sarah, and was determined to bring her back in any way he could. So Beatrice is not technically alive. He's pretty much just a tool. Here, I'll find the page for you, pal. It is in this, chapter, so it won't be too difficult to find. We go through that. I think it's that one. I can't quite tell. It's a little... yeah, right here. Oh, no, it was at the previous page. Sorry, my bad. Get off of my screen. So right here, this last panel. So go read it. I'll read it out for you. So it's true, our memories have been tampered with. No matter. I was another experiment of ours, and the reason he says ours is because he actually views himself as a living being. However, as we can see, he is definitely not that. A contingency, so a contingency plan. One, not quite successful. You called me Beatrice. And then we can go ahead, and now I must attend to Sarah's new body. That is his actual design. That is... Can you get the fuck out? This was Trace's plan to bring her back. Beatrice is basically a tool. Think of AI, but with one purpose and one purpose only. That is what Beatrice is supposed to be. Honestly, it didn't go quite as planned. As, well, I guess Dark Trace thought it would. And now we're seeing the outcome of this failed experiment. Technically failed. Because I guess what was supposed to happen is Beatrice was strictly supposed to protect Sarah's new body. But instead what he did was become a backup unit if Rose ever gained more control to the house, because Trace hated Kydron, especially wolves. He did not like wolves, but he wouldn't kill Rose though because of Sarah. That was the reason why he never killed Rose. Though I'm more than sure he thought of it more than anything else, other than bringing back Sarah during that time of his dark rise to power. Now let me go ahead and well, we see the outcome. Like, this is what happens. He served his purpose, and that's it. He brought back Sarah like he was supposed to, like he was designed to. And here we are. He just stops working. Because there's literally no other purpose he can serve. This is what Dark Trace made sure Beatrice worked the way he intended Beatrice to work. Bring back Sarah no matter the cost. Here is Sarah. Now die. I don't need you anymore. That's what it is. It's kind of like a Sith. How a Sith, how the apprentice must kill the master once the master teaches the apprentice everything. Think of it like that. Because once the master serves its purpose, kills him or her and the Sith. So Beatrice served his purpose. Now he's gone. He has no other purpose. Why would he stay? Since Beatrice is some kind of AI, that's right, that's how I view him too. I see him as some sort of weird AI. He can beat Stockfish and Alpha on the Chess AI Championship. Oh man. Maybe no. Maybe. There's something to look into. Let me just go ahead and talk about the art style now. So let's just start with the first panel. The thing that honestly catches our eye to begin with are, well, Beatrice's eyes. But we can clearly see that Beatrice is, we assume, like, crying. And his human face is completely gone now. And he's actually filled to the brim with so much joy and love that is what killed him. Like not a broken heart, but a heart repaired, I guess you could say. Like, metaphorically speaking. And even in the third panel, when Sarah's actually speaking to him with zero fear, I'll point that out. Like, he's literally starting to literally wither and die off. Literally melting away. Like he's just made of, like, hot clay. And I don't know about you, I think it might just be for effect. It might just be for effect, but part of Karen's body is glowing, and by glowing I mean that hair strand. But again, that just could be because of the effect. Like, it's not actually, like, glowing, it's just, maybe Tom just added that. So, because it does kind of look like shading at the bottom too, so I'm just pointing that out. I don't think it's glowing. I don't think that's like saying that's where Sarah's soul resides. So I think it's just shading at the bottom, and that's it. Like, it's just a strand of hair for some reason. It's like that X-Men character. I can't remember her name, but in that first movie, it was years and years ago. I can't remember her name. But yeah, like, Magneto did something and she developed white hair. So, anyways, I'm getting carried off now. And in the last panel, we're seeing the complete destruction of Beatrice. Or his death, you could say. Where literally he's just starting to become like just a pile of goop. Like, it, as he says, it doesn't matter. I did it. I brought you back. I finally saved you. It's over. Like, the pain that Beatrice, which is Dark Trace's, all his hate, all his anger, all his rage, all his suffering, just thrown into this entity. Like, that's literally what he felt coming into this world. It's just hate, rage, regret, anger, pain, suffering. That's all he ever knew. That was life to Beatrice. Everything wrong in the world. And for the first time ever, and it's existing, it's finally feeling love. Like, the most powerful emotion of a human is love and happiness. And he's actually feeling that. And I guess it's so overwhelming that that's how it dies. Because it's not supposed to feel love or happiness, yet it does. And I'm so happy. And it dies. That's it. Beatrice is no more. It served its purpose, just like Stony did. Stony served its purpose. It protected Flora, it protected the child at all costs. Any means necessary. That's just because I'm melting, says Mito Fox. Mito says he's the Wicked Witch of the West. Literally, except instead of throwing water on him, all he just needs to feel is love. Null42 says, I think that is because Beatrice mixed the DNA of Rose with her. Yeah, maybe. You could be right. Again, there's still a lot we don't know about Beatrice, but it's guaranteed to be in Trace's journal. It has to be. Null also says, since he was already dead, I don't think that he can feel pain at all. Yeah, I mean, you could be right. Middle says RIP. Can we get an F in the chat? F in the chat! Yeah, F in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. F for Beatrice. Oh, man. Now let's go ahead and talk about Sarah/Karen. So, at this point, we're looking at Karen's body, but this is definitely Sarah. Karen would never, ever go up to something like Beatrice. Willingly. Never. Like, Marin's a smart cookie, okay? She knows to run the other way when danger is in front of her. Or throw Scythe or Red. Well, I mean, I think she'd actually throw Red at the danger. Here's a sword bulkhead, you know? So yeah, we're definitely not... This is definitely not Marin talking. This is Sarah talking. This is definitely Sarah. And that is confirmed by Beatrice too. And if we look at the top, the second panel, I mean, Flora's, you know, not sure exactly what's going on, but Trace sure does. Just that expression. He knows. He knows he's looking at his dead wife. Yes, it's Marin, but that is Sarah. For the second time. Sarah came back as some sort of physical spirit way, way, way back in the day of Twokinds, and well, we're seeing her again. And she was content. Yeah, she's Maren, not Karen. Yes. F for Stony. Yeah, I almost said Karen too. I am true. Like, I'm just waiting for that next page to drop at this point. Like, what the hell's gonna happen? Is Sarah just gonna leave? Just pop out of Maren's body and that's it? Or is this like going to be a problem? Like, is she gonna like, or is she gonna like bitch slap Trace a few times? Like, you know, I strictly told you not to do this, and then you do it. Do it. We'll see, man. Like, I'm really excited for this next page. Like, we're finally seeing Sarah again. Yes, in Maren's body. I say it's going to be a problem. I think she's not going to be able to get out of Maren's body willingly. And, like, the real Maren we know is going to be, like, somehow trapped behind the... I don't know, in the mind, I guess, of... God, I don't know. It's consciousness, so I don't know. Maybe Maren is in the realm of the dead, but isn't dead. She's in between. Or maybe it's going to be like Moon Knight. How technically it's Mark, but Steven is the alter ego of Mark. Something like that. Not... Oh my god, it's so hard to explain. I guess we'll just see, but I'm going with it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. Sarah's not going to be able to come out willingly. And here, you know what? Let me get a actually better... Why did I do this? Okay, whatever. Here. God damn, that is badass. There we go. There's that face. So yeah, I think... like, Maren won't be able to take control of her own body. And Sarah's not gonna know how to relinquish the body either. Like, she's going to need help to relinquish it. And Scythe is, one, going to be absolutely confused to what the hell is going on, but I think once he finds out that Trace did something so fucked up, so horrendously bad, I think he just might just hit him in the face. Just out of just pure rage. Not even rage, just like, oh my god, you deserve this, asshole. Like, I know it's not technically you anymore, but you still did it. You deserve a punch to the face. Obviously, Flora will be like, what the hell? Scythe will probably be like, he deserved it, and Sarah's gonna be like, can we just get the fuck out of here? Am I the only smart one here? So we'll see, man. But I think that's gonna happen. And then we got the rest of the gang to worry about, man. Hang on, let me get a drink. Gotta hydrate. Alright. the rest of the gang is going to be like, this is going to be something to explain. And I think that's where the Trace's journal is going to come. He's gonna have to find when and where he made Data Triss in that journal, because that is, one, the only way to explain it. Two, the only way he's gonna be able to find out how the hell to get Marin back into her own body. Sorry about that. And I don't even know what the rest of the gang is even gonna think of Trace at that point. Like, oh my god, like that punch to the face that Keith brought. Before was like, okay, maybe he didn't deserve that. Like, he didn't deserve to be punched. Keith was just angry. But now looking at this, it's like, okay, maybe he did deserve the punch in the face, and maybe, like, I don't know, a kick to the balls too. And a fucking Stone Cold Steve Austin slam. Just for the cherry on top, too. Because this is messed up. Like, all those horrendous things Trace did, we thought he did just to get back at the Kedron. Which, some of it was. But the main reason was to bring back Sarah. One person. One fucking person. He did all those horrendous things to bring back, and that's his dead wife, Sarah. Yes, losing a person is like the worst thing ever. But oh my god. You did all of that for one person, dude. It's like, I don't know, man. Like, I know it's not you anymore, but it was you at one point and one time. I don't know if I can trust you at this point. This is fucked up. You know, it might be that, and I think it's gonna be that with some of the gang. I don't think it's gonna be that with Keith, especially Flora. It's not gonna be with those two. But Kat? Zen? Maybe even Natani. I think it might be, man. Because it is just like a what the fuck scenario. No one ever... I didn't see this coming. None of us saw this coming. But here we are. Here we are. Sarah's in a physical body for one thing. Marin's gone. We don't know what the hell's happening. And Trace did all those horrendous things to bring back his wife Sarah. And the only reason he, quote-unquote, dated Marin in the first place was to basically kidnap her and use her as a body, a vessel for Sarah. Like, goddamn. And it was all due to trying to bring her back in the first place after performing dark magic and absorbing all life around him, from grass to animals to the trees to probably even the air, because of microscopic life. Maybe, but and now I'm stretching it when it comes to that. What if this Sarah is actually a clone, like Keith did with Laura? Yeah, you could be very right. It could be a version of that, too. So we might not be looking at Sarah. It might be, yes, you could be right, Phil. This could be some sort of clone-like entity that we're seeing, that we're hearing. It sounds and acts like Sarah in Marin's body, but it's not Sarah one bit. And that's that little part of Dark Trace that is still in the Trace that we still see in Trace. This Trace, modern Trace, present trace. That is still just a bit, a pinch of that dark trace that he can't let go of, and that's the regret. That's his first wife passed away. He still can't let go of that. And maybe this. Finally just saying, you know what? I can't do this anymore. Like, I have to let you go. Completely. I have to carry on at this point. And maybe that's... Yeah, we could see that. Fiddle, you could be onto something. You could be onto something. Obviously, you think Marin will be passed the fuck out if that happens, and we see, you know, Sarah's soul go to the heavens and disappear right before Trace's eyes and Flora and Scythe's. So we'll see. That is a good observation there, Fiddle. That didn't even cross my mind when it should have. Because we've seen 3 spirits now. I guess you can say technically 3 spirits. You know, we've seen first up the first time we saw Sarah. Then second was Laura and Keith, and now we're seeing a third, which is this. So we just could be seeing it at another version of a spirit entity possessing a physical body against its will. Because that spirit came to the conclusion that yes, the physical body is dead, and it's accepted that its physical body is completely dead and has no regrets now. But so Sarah was forcefully taken and thrown into a physical body that she does not know who this person is. So very interesting. Very interesting. I don't know if the rest of the chat has anything to say or add on. If you guys want to, now would be a really good time. So I'll give you guys a little bit of time to chat if you want. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab another sip. Can't wait to see the next page, man. It is gonna be something interesting. I don't know what's gonna happen anymore in this chapter, but I have my theories, as I just said. So, we'll see. And, alright, so you guys have nothing to say anymore? Well, if that's the case, then I guess we'll end it. Oh, damn, this is the 3rd hard drive that died on my hand. Oh, no! Shit, dude, really? Fuck! I shouldn't be using that SATA to USB adapter. Oh, okay. Damn, man. Yeah, you just gotta be careful with those hard drives. You gotta, first of all, unplug them correctly, which I'm sure you know how to do. Yeah, man. That sucks. I'm sorry, man. Hopefully you didn't lose anything super important on there, man. That sucks. Fuck. Well, I think this is it. I think we can end it here. Jesus Christ, that is... Okay, let me just go to the other side. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I think that's it. Obviously not as long of a podcast as the one before, but that's okay. That's very much okay. We got some good painted sketches, or color sketches if you want. What happened to the music? Did it? There. There we go. Thought it just died on me. Let me just turn down that just for you guys. And yeah, I don't think we have any other thing to say. Alright, well, obviously we didn't get another page this week. As in this week, I mean, well, Friday. If we do get a page Saturday, then that's... Well, oh man, then I'll just do the podcast Thursday, because I'm actually going to a concert Friday night next week, so that's my Friday for next week. Chances are we won't be getting a page this week. Chances are we'll be getting a page Saturday, next Saturday. And if not, then it's probably a guarantee we'll get one the week after. So, give Tom some time. And, yeah. That's pretty much it for now. I will say, I just want to add this. I just discovered some new webcomic called Tamberlane. So Tamber, Tamber, and then Lane, Lane. Tamberlane. I read it so far, it's pretty good. A little over 200 pages for now, but very fun. It's very family friendly. And involves, you know, parenting and kids and stuff like that. But very fun. It looks like a good story, and it looks like it could lead to a lot of places, so... I'm enjoying it. Still reading Twokinds, obviously. Obviously. And yeah. Not much else to say, guys. Yeah. We did it. Here's to another episode, episode 24. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for staying with me. This was obviously a lot of fun for me. It was a lot of fun for you. I'm glad you guys had a great time with me. And I will see you guys in the next episode, whenever that is. So thank you very much, and you guys have a great night. Peace out, guys. Thanks for having fun with me. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Be safe.